Boxingego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. 1. Demetrius "Boo Boo" Andrade offers to step in if Canelo is not approved to continue with the May 5th Canelo vs. Golovkin 2 fight. Stay tuned. What up, fight world? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the gang, notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the Super Chats, channel donations, the Venmo donations, and the Patreon family. We working. Thank you, thank you. We've been going live. Great channel donations via Venmo, PayPal, and on the live streams and the Super Chats. Really appreciate it. Got to talk about this. May 5th, kind of in limbo. In case you live under a rock, this is the story. Canelo failed 2 drug tests in February 17th and 20th. He tested positive, had Clenbuterol in the system. He blames the meat. Golovkin later came out and says, I don't believe that story. We suspected he was on something before that. Even in the first fight, guys in the industry like Paulie Malignaggi says, if it took this failed test for you to notice Canelo was on something, he's dirty, then you're a fool. You should watch bowling instead of boxing. Different things like that. Some people, on the other hand, think that Canelo's innocent. Nonetheless, last week, March 23rd, the Nevada State Athletic Commission temporarily suspended Canelo Alvarez pending a hearing that is scheduled in Nevada April 10th. So Canelo and team and representation have to go to this hearing, and they have to conclude this matter and based on their investigation, determine what's the punishment, what's the next step. Will the fight get canceled? Even the promoter of this fight seems optimistic, but then you have the network, HBO, and they're saying, we're suspending, just like Canelo's been temporarily suspended, we're not going to promote a fight on our network, on our Dillian White versus Lucas Brown telecast. We're not going to go through the extra work of promoting a May 5th fight that may or may not happen pending this Nevada State Athletic Commission hearing. So that's where we sit. Meanwhile, on the other side of the country, you have Demetrius Andrade, who recently moved up. He has 1 fight in the can at that weight, at 160, and he's ranked #1 with the WBO. I believe he used to have the WBO belt at 154, if I'm not mistaken. So he got a good, generous ranking based on whatever their criteria is. Even though Golovkin doesn't have the WBO belt, it's a good fight. Now, Andrade's promoter released a press statement today, and this is what Andrade says, and I quote, I am ready, willing, and able to step up to the plate on May 5th to fight Gennady Golovkin. I'm always in the gym, and I will start VADA testing right now. I guarantee that I will pass all the tests. I know other fighters can't say the same thing. I am undefeated and a 2-time world champion. Golovkin went through a period where nobody wanted to fight him. I am the guy now. The man nobody wants to fight. Everybody says that. What does Demetrius Andrade bring to the table? Besides being the best American middleweight and one of the top 3 middleweights in the world, everyone knows who I am and they know how good I am. My question is to those people who say that I don't bring anything to the table, what did Martin Murray, Asunamu, Adama, Daniel Geale, Willie Monroe Jr., and Rosado bring to the table? None of the top contenders want to fight me. So I believe that if Canelo is unavailable for May 5th, I want the opportunity to face Golovkin for the unified middleweight championship of the world. So it's getting good. And then the press release also says, this is Tom Loeffler speaking to ESPN, whatever the commission does, Gennady would still fight May 5th, even if Canelo is out. If for some reason it's not against Canelo, we'll figure out the best course of action at that time, but he is training to fight for May 5th. So that being said, that's Golovkin's promoter, Loeffler. Golovkin's still training in camp. To my knowledge, so is Canelo. He even brought in an Aussie for sparring, a power puncher to mimic. He's a knockout artist. I did a video about that. Demetrius Andrade versus Golovkin, beautiful. I love it. Good clash of skill. I think Andrade would be the taller of the two. He's southpaw. He's skilled. We've seen Daniel Jacobs and Canelo both give Golovkin a run for his money, despite what you think happened. So it would be a huge statement if Andrade could beat a guy like Golovkin. You know what I mean? Especially his second fight in the division. I love the energy, and I think he really would fight him, because at the end of the day, you don't want to say you'll fight someone and then they say, okay, Canelo's out, send you a meaningful, fair contract, and then you're like, oh, I don't want it. You know what I mean? But I'm not going to get too vested in the fight. As much as I love the fight, I don't see it happening next. I don't think Team Triple G would probably go that route, because Andrade is dangerous, and I get it, because if you listen to Andrade's response, it sounds like new media. What did Adama bring to the table, Martin Murray and stuff? So we know what the fans are going to use that and try to say that. But new media, we know that's not consistent, because again, like Andrade's saying, what did Adama and Geale, what did they bring to the table? It's not like they were the best either. You know what I'm saying? But this guy might be the best. He has a generous ranking with the WBO, and he's definitely skilled. He just needs to be more active. So I like the call out from Andrade, and I love the fight. I would love to see them fight. But to me, I think Golovkin's side would view it high risk, low reward, and they would as soon probably try to chase down a Billy Joe Saunders if Canelo is out, because that's the missing link to undisputed. And especially depending on where they fought, like if they fought in the UK, that would definitely probably be a bigger money grab fight for them, because of the UK crowds, very supportive, things like that. But I don't know, because some people don't like the gypsy community, so I don't know how Billy Joe Saunders is received over there. But either way, Billy Joe Saunders can come to America, and it would do well. So I think Golovkin's team, I mean, I've heard recent comments from Abel Sanchez, and it doesn't sound like he wanted to fight Jermall Charlo, who may be his #1 mandatory. So I don't see them chomping at the bit to fight a guy like Demetrius Andrade, who possesses all that skill. And, you know what I mean, you're not going to necessarily get a paycheck like you would get if you fought Canelo. Just my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think. I love the fight, though. Hopefully, if Canelo is out, which I don't think, and that's another reason I'm not going to spend too much time on this video, because I don't think the fight will get canceled, me personally. And I haven't heard anything that leads me to believe, so I'm not scared that the fight's going to get canceled. But even if it does get canceled, I just don't see him picking Andrade. But hopefully they consider it if the Canelo is truly out of the equation. Let me know what you think. What are Andrade's chances versus Golovkin? Drop all that in the comment section. Make sure you smash the like button as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button. And you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxingego, the future of boxing.